Welcome to Crafty Hints. I'm Chantel. Today we're going to do it. Spring into summer Dollar Tree DIYs. I want to say an extra special thank you to my new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and hit that bell so you're notified anytime I upload a new video. It was so nice to be asked to contribute to this collab. You will have to visit the playlist down in my description box below. Our host is Krista from Krista's Crafty Life. Visit her channel as well and subscribe. DIY1. For this DIY, I started out with a tag from the Dollar Tree and I decided to use the back and I just sanded off where the decal was. Now I'm going to take some Waverly ivory chalk paint and just go over this with 2 good coats. As I started to go over this, I decided to make a little bit of a thicker coat, and if you put that other thicker coat over the top of another coat of chalk paint before it's dry and use your heat gun, you'll get kind of a distressed effect. It will crackle a bit. And I'll show you that. But the paint started to crackle up just a little bit like it's old and aged. Now I'm just taping off part of this tag so that I can paint a stripe. Do make sure to rub on those seams so that your paint doesn't get through. And I used Waverly's Moss Green and just painted a stripe here. And you don't have to get perfect coverage because, again, I'm looking for a little bit of a distressed look. I did try to put it on a little bit thicker, but I didn't do another coat. Another helpful hint is if you drag your brush back through as that paint is setting, you'll get a little bit of, not really a crackle effect, but it looks like it's chipping up a bit. All right, now we're going to do a stripe at the bottom. And just paint that the same green. And I'm just going to heat that up a little bit with my heat gun for it to dry. It does bubble a little bit if you turn it all the way on the high heat setting. That would help a little bit if you want to do the distressing with the sandpaper or the sand block. And I did do that a little bit. Oops, got a little spot where it bled through. That's okay, just take that off there. And I just used my tumbling tower block as an alignment spot for the middle and how far down I wanted it. And I used a vinyl decal from my Cricut that says Sweet Summertime. Now I'm taking my sanding block over the top. It's going to take some of that shine away and it helps press this down into the wood, and it also makes it look like you didn't just set a decal on top. It almost looks like paint. Now I took some Greenery that I'd gotten from Hobby Lobby. Oh, there's that crackle effect I was describing to you earlier. So kind of neat. And now I want to just put some ribbon through this hole here so that I have something to hang it from. Now as you do that slip knot, what you want to do is take the 2 ends, and where they meet, you're going to kind of put them inside out. So you'll see here, we put that down, put a little bit of glue there, put the other one down so that they meet. Kind of makes that seam so you don't see it. And just trim it. Perfect. All right, back to this Greenery. You always want to just kind of fluff out your Greenery. It's been, shoved in a box, or if it's been on the shelf, they're all squished together. So fluff it out and make it look nice. And then you just want to glue these 2 together in the center. And this is just a low temp heat gun, so there isn't any harm when I go and touch that. And I just had them meet in the middle and added a little low temp hot glue. And now I have a little mini lemon. I got these in a package at Hobby Lobby as well. If you watch, they have them half off at times. And here's how it turned out. It's so cute. I love that. Great to just pop into summer, and it fits my other lemon decor. DIY2. I have fallen in love with this tissue paper. It just is such a neat little pattern with these leaves. Now, this is an old teriyaki bottle, but it reminded me of a milk bottle, and that's what I was going to use it for. But it had a little bit of ink on there, so if you just take either rubbing alcohol or your sanding block, you can sand that right off. Now I'm using some Modpodge, and I'm just going to adhere this to the bottle. I'm trying to just line that up with that top edge before it tapers. And I did try my first round, tried spraying this with a little bit of water, which is what one crafter told me to do, and it just didn't work very well for me. So I went back to this, and I did find, less is more. So I went a little more sparingly, and it just seemed to go even better the less I had. So just trim that and have your seams meet, and then you're just going to put that over the top. Next, I'm just taking some ribbon to finish off that top edge. And this is just a thin little green ribbon that I had on hand. I think it's like 47 cents at Walmart. And I'll just put that all the way around. And it's as simple as that. Next, I'll do the same along the bottom. Just gives it a little bit more of a finished look. And now that little ledge that it has up top, I just wrapped it around there. And there it is. It turned into a vase for my daylilies. I think it turned out so pretty. DIY3. Now, I got these little wood blocks from the Dollar Tree, and all I'm doing is painting the front of them with a yellow acrylic paint. Once that's done, I'm using some of my letter stickers from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to spell out my words. Once I get them all lined up with the bottom edge, I'm going to go back over the top of them with some Waverly ivory chalk paint. Now, normally when I do these blocks, I like to paint the whole block white, but I decided to just paint the white on the front this time, or ivory. So I give those a coat so that I can set them aside so that they'll dry while I put the letters on the other set of blocks. If you haven't guessed it, I spelled out, "Hello, summer." All right, now I just took my little tool and I'm peeling those letters off. And there it is. It's going to reveal my letters, and it'll reveal that yellow paint underneath. So I've also done this where, I painted multiple colors, and it gives it such a neat and pretty effect. You could do this with many different signs. Using your stickers is a great way to do it when you don't have a Cricut. So remember that there's so many nice stickers out there. But these were just from the Dollar Tree. So there we are. I just continue to peel them all off. And then I'm just going to line them up for you here to show you how they turned out. One helpful hint is you do want to lay them all out, because every once in a while you will get a couple that aren't quite as tall as the others or too tall. Just check them out first. And here they are. Hello, summer. So cute. DIY4. Now you got a sneak peek of these flip-flops, and I went back to that tissue paper that I just love, and I'm using the flip-flop wood cutouts that have a little sticky dot on the back. They come in a pack of wood stickers with like some palm trees and fruit. So I'm just going to put a little Modpodge on there, and I'm going to just put some of these leaves on them. I've definitely seen flip-flops like this, and I thought, oh, how cute that would be. And this also came in the pack of that tissue paper, these stripes. And I thought that would be kind of cute for a maybe more masculine flip-flop. So I'm just going over the top of both of these. Just a little bit of Mod Podge. And then let those dry. So I kind of did these at the same time I did my vase so that things are drying as you move on to another project. Now I'm taking my sanding block because I could not find my nail file. I like to use like an acrylic nail file to do so. It just gets all around there so much easier on little items. So I sanded off what I could and let those dry just a little bit more before I put one more layer on. And now here we are. I do have that emery board and I'm just going around it. Now I'm going to glue these to one of those blocks so they can sit beside my Hello Summer. These would be cute to just put a magnet on the back for your refrigerator. These could be cute on a little gift tag. Lots of fun different ideas. Hello Summer and my cute little flip-flops. I do hope that you enjoyed all of these, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my friends and family here. Thank you so much for watching. Please take a look again at that playlist. The link will be below. It'll just take you from summer video to summer video. Some great inspiration.